Now it's recording.
Hello, hello, hello. Is it centered? Alright. Welcome to Drunk Doctor Who. Episode number 167. We're talking about the 167th story of Doctor Who.
Right. Talking to me?
Yeah, well,
who are you
and cheers.
Cheers.
Alright, I'm Hatter. This is Holden. What are you drinking today, Holden?
Jack Daniels, Black Jack Cola.
Mm-hmm. And I'm drinking Tito's vodka with a chaser of butterscotch.
I found out those cans are like twice as strong as the bottle.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I think I'd be drinking the cans.
Maybe when I get home.
Okay, anyway, so we're still in Series 1 of 21st Century Who on the Ninth Doctor, Eccleston. And today's episode is called Father's Day. Today is August the 6th of 2026. The episode aired May 14th, 2005. If you're British, you would put the 14 in front of the 5. Here, we put the month in front of the day. One episode, the companion is Rose, and the antagonists are the Reapers. And a little bit of foolishness on Rose's part.
And driving.
And driving.
Don't fear the Reaper.
There you go. Alright, okay.
Was the Whoniverse supposed to be like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? They do like tons of different movies and then combine them into a Doctor Who
All
Avengers?
shows, all TV shows. They were kind of trying to do that, but it didn't work out. If they called it the Whoniverse back during Russell T Davies' first run, it would have been perfect. Because they had 3 shows going on.
Mm-hmm.
And for like 3 or 4 years, there was not a month that didn't have some Doctor Who on.
Mm-hmm.
Not a single one.
So you had like Doctor Who...
Torchwood, Sarah Jane Adventures.
Oh, Torchwood was running...
Concurrent.
Simultaneously
Concurrent.
at the same time.
Yeah, simultaneously, concurrently. Same for the Sarah Jane Adventures. And there wasn't hardly a single month where you didn't have some Doctor Who on the television. But they didn't use that term back then, and then they tried to use it for Russell T Davies' second run. No, it didn't work. Didn't happen. They just had
because it only had the one show.
It had the main show with like 10 episodes each in 2 series, or 9, and then a spin-off of like 6 episodes. And that was it. And there were giant gaps. The War Between the Land and the Sea.
Oh, that's the long one that we're gonna watch.
It's only 6 episodes.
Oh.
But
that's like one story. 6 hours?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only 6 hours.
Yeah, 5 or 6. Anyway, but it's the only thing that has not been released on Blu-ray in the United States.
Oh. Didn't that come out a while ago?
It's the only thing that's not been released in the United States as part of the main show that's not like a compilation or something like that. That's been released in Britain as part of the show.
Does it have the Doctor in it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it has Unit. I think it mostly is Unit. But based on the previous releases for Series 14 and Series 15, based on the Disney contract with the BBC, The War Between the Land and the Sea aired last December on the BBC. Disney, the rumor is they're going to air it on Disney Plus in 2027, a year and something after they showed it on BBC. I don't know why, that's the rumor, but it has yet to be released.
That's strange.
Yeah, as long as their release date doesn't mess with the release of the DVD/Blu-ray here, I would expect to see it either just in time for Christmas or January or February of next year. But right now, it's the latest Doctor Who that's been aired, and currently the last Doctor Who that's been aired.
Did we cheers yet?
Yeah, well, you did it good. All right. Cheers. All right. The episode is Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
I was really, really hoping that that the British Father's Day was different than ours? So this would have aired on their Father's Day weekend?
Yeah, November 7th is not Father's Day, right?
No. That's when it takes place.
Right.
November 7th, 1987.
You would think it'd take place.
Right,
on
but I
Father's
was
Day.
hoping that theirs was in March.
Mhm.
So this would have aired the weekend of Father's Day.
Uh-huh.
But it does not. Their Father's Day is the same time as our Father's Day, like, third Sunday in June.
You'd think the episode would take place during Father's Day.
No, just call it Father's Day because that's the day she meets her father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we almost watched this on Father's Day for the main show, for the main group.
Uh-huh.
But we missed it because Beard's kids wanted to take him out to dinner for Father's Day. Otherwise, that evening we would have literally been watching Father's Day on Father's Day, which would have been cool.
His kids took him out.
Yeah, your kids want to take you out. I mean, he pays for it. But the kids want to take you out, they take you out. Celebrate Father's Day. Anyway, so interesting episode. Cold open. It starts with Rose asking the doctor if she can go back to November 7th, 1987, the day her father died, in order to go to her father as he's dying, just so someone can be there with him, because her mother told her that there was nobody there with him. And the doctor agrees.
Yeah, he's dead by the time the ambulance showed up.
Yeah,
The driver didn't stay, he drove off.
right. And
He died alone in the street.
Rose's mother,
It's very sad.
there's a cut scene where she's telling young Rose this. Like, young Rose looks about 4 or 5.
Yeah. And has
And
blue eyes for some reason.
a lot of kids will have blue eyes that change as they get older. Same way a lot of kids have blonde hair that changes as they get older. Like, I had very, very blonde hair when I was young. Very blonde hair.
He still does.
I have no hair.
If you grew it out, you're blonde.
No, it's white now, sir. Anyway, but as I got older, it went to a sandy blonde, and then it went to a light brown. And of course, as I got older, it went to a gray, and then went to white, / non-existent. But yeah, a lot of kids start out with blonde hair and blue eyes, and they can change. But yeah, that's why they call it baby blue.
Oh,
The
okay.
eyes. It's when it's that super crazy light blue. That's baby blue.
I didn't think the baby looked like Rose.
The baby's nascent. I mean, it's
Or the young Rose that looked like Rose. Whenever Mom
Okay,
was telling her this
I
story.
think the young Rose looked like Rose.
She's like, oh, you have my eyes. And it's
The
just these
baby,
three
I don't know.
very different looking actors that don't look related.
actresses. But no.
With the dad, the mom, and the daughter. It's like,
Okay,
oh, you have my
I thought you
eyes.
were talking about
You
the
see
baby
this?
Rose, the young Rose, and Rose.
And the mom and the dad.
Well, okay, the mom and the dad don't look like each other because they don't need to look like each
No,
other.
I mean, like,
Okay,
so you usually cast people that look like they're related. Or look
Rose
like they could be related.
looks like she could be Jackie's daughter. She does. Jackie, I got my phone.
Oh, busted.
I forgot to put it on the charger. Alright, let me turn it off. I forgot to put it on the charger. Stupid NFL network. Alright.
What's the score?
No, nobody's playing right now. It's just, it's giving me info on draft and stuff.
Who'd you draft?
Our draft is Labor Day. 1 o'clock at Twin Peaks, always.
Who are you going to draft?
That completely depends on my position in the draft.
Oh, it's like
It's a snake draft.
like a Magic the Gathering drafting.
Yeah, kinda, except it's more of a snake draft.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, you played Settlers of Catan, right?
Uh-huh.
You know how it goes 1 to 4, and then from 4 it goes back?
Yeah.
That's a snake draft.
Oh, okay.
So, it goes 1 to 10, and then it goes 10 to 1. And then it goes 1 to 10, and then 10 to 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like Catan. But we'll see who I get to draft. I've got some hopefuls I want to pick up, but a lot of it depends on my position in the draft and who other people draft.
Drew Brees.
Drew Brees is retired. Has
Oh.
been for 6 years, 7 years, something like that.
Who's their new quarterback?
Shug.
Shug.
Tyler Shug.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I think he's going to do us well this year. All right. Anyway, so Rose asks to go see her father the day he dies so she can comfort him as he's dying.
The doctor's able to pilot the TARDIS for once, totally accurately.
Yes.
Right time and everything.
Once again, depends on the plot. And they go to that spot where a couple of their friends are having a wedding. She's knocked up.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so the doctor and Rose show up, and they're standing there on the curb, and they watch Rose's father pull up in his car, and he pulls to the left curb because it's the United Kingdom. They drive on the left side of the road. He gets out of his car. He's holding a vase, and as soon as he closes his door, he turns around and he gets hit by a car that came around the corner.
Or as they'd say in England, a vase.
Yes, they do say vase in the episode instead of vase. That's the England/New England.
New England.
Yeah, New England also says vase.
Okay.
Okay. And we've talked about this before. The vowels rotate.
Oh, I thought you meant like the countries.
No, the vowels rotate in your mouth over time. Not for you, but for civilization. So for society. So the vase eventually for them became vase as it went up here. And England's older than we are, and New England's older than, say, Texas. So, the vowels over centuries rotate the way they're said in the mouth.
How do they know that?
I don't know, but I would guess observation.
No one's centuries old. How could they observe it? Over generations.
Partly because they go to a culture that's older and see how they say it, and they go to a culture that's newer and see how they say it.
Huh.
Partly because we do have audio recordings that go back over 100 years.
I'm kind of agnostic on it.
Okay, so anyway, he gets run over, or he gets hit. The motorist pulls away. He dies. And this is, did you catch his full name? Her father's name?
Peter Allen Tyler.
Peter Allen Tyler. All right.
I have a lot of
And
in here.
this is right after they show a scene of they went and they're attending the wedding of Jackie and Peter, and he flubs the wedding stuff kind of badly. He doesn't get her name right. She has 4 names, to be fair.
Yeah, that's what I found.
But he messes up like both of the middle names.
Because they were calling her Shireen, and now they're calling her Jackie.
Well, no, but she's got, some friends from childhood are going to call you by your middle name. Like my brother Kelly. His first name is John, but he goes by Kelly because there was a kid next door named John, and that kid already responded to John. So we always grew up calling him Kelly, and I call him Kelly, but that's his middle name, and everyone else will call him John.
That's really interesting, Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah, thank you very much. But anyway, so he kind of flubs it, and she says, well, if it's good enough for Di, it's good enough for me. Keep going.
Like Princess Diana?
Right, Princess Diana.
Did that happen during her wedding?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh, me either.
I saw a bit of the pomp and circumstance, just, to see the pomp and circumstance when it was broadcast live, or more accurately, when it was broadcast on TV later, because when it was showing there, it was like 6 a.m. here, because of the time differential. But I didn't care to see the whole thing, But I was alive when that happened.
Wasn't she like murdered or something?
She died tragically in a tunnel in a car crash with someone who was supposedly at that point her lover, but she and Charles were divorced. King Charles now, Prince Charles then, were divorced. They're supposedly being chased by a paparazzo.
Darn paparazzi. They go to jail. There's like a big consequences for that.
I don't know. There's lots of vague theories about it. Conspiracy theories. Yeah. I don't even want to get into that.
Because they separated.
Well, they were divorced.
Divorced, yeah.
It was one of the rare. It was one of the rare divorces in the United Kingdom's royal family where the person who was a direct royal lineage was allowed to maintain his place in the line of succession.
Oh, so he married into the...
No. He was prince. He was the son of the queen. He married Princess Diana. They were like distant second or third cousins, but he married Princess Diana.
Oh, and she was allowed to stay in the line?
No. She was divorced. They were divorced. She was allowed to keep her title. Okay? Which is part of the divorce. But traditionally, as a divorcee, would have been removed from the line of succession.
Oh.
In this case, because they didn't allow divorcees to stay in the line of succession.
That's why that one guy just cut all their heads off and stuff.
That goes back a bit further, but yeah. King Henry VIII. No. So the Queen's uncle, Queen Elizabeth II's uncle, I believe, got divorced from his wife when he was in the line of succession, married a commoner with whom he had fallen in love. But in order to do that, he had to remove himself from the line of succession.
Oh, that's a more recent thing that happened, right?
80, 100 years ago.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, like, recently. The dude married some non-royalty. There's a controversy or something.
It's okay to marry non-royalty. It's these days. Back in the day, you had to marry royalty, but we're talking hundreds of years ago. But this guy, because he divorced his wife, had to remove himself from succession, and then he married the commoner, it was the divorce that was the problem.
Sounds like Keeping Up with the Kardashians or something.
Nah, I don't know. But anyway, so Prince Charles was allowed to stay in the line of succession. She was allowed to keep her titles, Princess Diana. And he remarried. I don't want to get into whether or not she was a thing when he was married to Princess Di or whatever. But he ended up remarrying, and she is now queen. So when he ascended to the throne, she is now queen, or you could say queen consort. And like I said, in the old days, he would have been removed from the line of succession, but he was able to keep it as the traditions are modernizing a bit on the royal family. Divorce is now understood to be a thing. Yeah.
I think that's a good thing.
I don't think divorce is a good thing.
No,
but I think the acknowledgement of it as a fact of reality is a good thing. Yeah. So I agree with you.
Or not, being like forced to stay in a marriage.
Correct. If
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Divorce sucks.
Yes.
But sometimes it's necessary.
Yes.
And staying in a really bad marriage is worse. It's just yeah. And that goes for all things. So anyway, so back to this. All right. So she and the doctor watch her father and her mother get married, and then they go and they watch him die. And apparently right after they see him get hit, the doctor's like, Rose, go to him. She's like, I can't. They don't show this, but apparently she runs off, and the doctor follows her, and they end up in an alley somewhere off to the side. And then she asks him, can I have another chance? I couldn't do it, but I'm ready now. Can I have another chance? I will go to him. And the doctor looks at her, sternly, and, okay. So they go back, and then we get a bit of Back to the Future Part 2 kind of card stacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the first time Doctor Who's done this.
Wow.
Like a newer trope for the
It is a newer trope. I'm trying to think. There's.
for the franchise.
Hold on. Besides something like a multi-doctor story,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good.
I think you may be right. But yeah, so you've got the Doctor and Rose right up front, the first Doctor and Rose, and then you have the second Doctor and Rose around a corner.
Hartnell and Rose,
Hmm?
and then Troughton and Rose.
No,
First Doctor, second Doctor.
no. So you've got the second Doctor and Rose here, the second pair of Doctor and Rose here, and he looks at Rose and goes, "Look, this is the last time we can be here. This is your last chance. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Don't do anything you can't do. But
Because it's getting too crowded on the corner.
yeah, wait until she runs away and I follow, because it's apparently what happened before. You know." He says, "Then go to your dad." And she's like, "Okay." And then, right as the car's coming,
It's only going like 10 miles an hour.
hey,
Like,
probably about 20, maybe 30. I'd say 30. What, 20 kilometers an hour? So 30 miles an hour, thereabouts.
he looks fine after getting hit.
Okay,
His clothes aren't even.
I think it's an internal organ thing, internal bleed. So anyway, he's about to get hit. Rose runs out. Rather than waiting for him to get hit, she runs. She grabs him, pushes him over with her. She uses her body weight to move them to the pavement to the side.
Which isn't too difficult.
No. That's
Because the car's going so slow.
no, but that's
She does all this stuff.
That's exactly what you should do. You should use your force and momentum to get them out of the way and yourself out of the way.
Like football.
Yeah. If they get a bit scraped up, it's good. They're not dead, you know? So, anyway, she knocks him to the ground. And he goes, "Oh my gosh." And she's like, "I saved your life. You're alive." And, okay, note, he has no clue that Rose is his daughter.
No.
None at all. Okay?
Yeah.
Supposedly in this, Jackie and he are supposed to be about 30. I'm guessing. Okay? So, he has no clue she's his daughter.
And after she does this, Rose and Hartnell disappear.
No. Rose and Eccleston, the first version of them disappear, which should tell you there's a problem.
So why do they disappear?
Because
the timeline changed to the point where they would no longer have gone back in time to save the dad because he didn't die.
Correct.
But then
Absolutely correct.
they wouldn't have gone back in time to save the dad.
We're going back to paradox here. But yeah, so they disappear and the current becomes the current timeline. With him alive. So he's absolutely he's like, "No, I saw it coming. I could have gotten out of the way. I wasn't going to jump under it." Even though, we know what that's otherwise.
So this is our first multiverse Doctor Who episode.
I don't think so. But this is one of the first times in modern Doctor Who, as opposed to 20th century Doctor Who, does use timelines and time travel a hell of a lot more. Okay? So the old stuff uses time travel, but it doesn't use time travel as we're going to fix this with time travel all the time. Okay?
Right.
The old stuff, we're going to go here. We're going to go to,
Yeah.
17th, 18th century France, and we're going to be here. But we're not going to run around the TARDIS fixing and go back to fix what we messed up and go back to fix what we messed up.
Yeah.
That's
Which always begged the question, why didn't they do that?
Probably because the audience and the writers were not ready for such things at the time.
And the doctor couldn't do it accurately.
That is also correct for the first.
It ended up being
For the first like 3-4 doctors, yeah.
100 years off.
Mm-hmm. You are correct. The TARDIS is much more dependable and capable in the current iteration of the show. Okay. Anyway, so then, and this is the weird part, he's coming here to go to this wedding. He's got the vase, and he's dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's because he needs to freshen up after being knocked to the ground. I don't know if he's trying to recompose himself because he almost just died.
Oh, he's already dressed up? I thought he went home to like grab his blazer or something.
No, he was already dressed up. He was going to the wedding. But for some reason, he takes him to the flat.
Mm-hmm.
That's never explained. I mean, I guess they would have... In order to put in the things they really need to put in, they would have needed about another 4 or 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it just would have been explanation, and I'm sure those things were cut for time.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he takes him to the flat. And Rose is going on about all the stuff that's there. Oh, look, this is the solar panel thing he was working on. Here's the tonic he was working on. Here's this thing. And, oh, the trophies. And the doctor's just glaring at her the whole time. And she's going on, and it keeps coming back to the doctor. The doctor's like... And finally she's like, well, you save people all the time.
Exactly.
With that, well, I saved him, he says. And the doctor's like, I know what I'm doing, you don't. And finally she goes, and, he's like, that was a weak point. It created a problem, because there's a man alive who isn't supposed to be alive, and it happened in a weak point because both pairs were there. There's the thing. Regularly, no problem. But you create a weak point by having those two there, and then that creates more of a problem. You get that?
But then in the same episode, he goes, yes, I will save you two.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a weak point, because there's baby Rose and grown-up Rose there.
That's a different thing. We'll get to that. But he says, I'll save you to the couple getting married.
And then there's a whole lot of people that aren't alive that would have been alive.
We'll get there.
Because they got AIDS.
All right.
And that has no effect.
Okay. So anyway, the doctor says, yeah, I picked just another stupid ape, yada yada. He storms out. They have a bit of a tiff.
Mm-hmm.
He storms out. He asks for the TARDIS key back. He's heading back to the TARDIS. In the meantime, there's these weird creatures. CGI, okay. Once again, the first season.
Yeah.
Beginning of the second season's okay, but it gets much better later on.
The CGI is not great in this episode. But again, like the... what were they called?
The Reapers? Anyway, there's these weird creatures that kind of have... Alright, anyway.
Slitheen.
Slitheen, yeah, not bad.
Bad CGI, cool design.
Right, bad CGI, really good suits when they are practical.
Oh, the Slitheen?
Yeah, when they're just walking around and talking, the suits are practical. It's when they're running and stuff that is CGI.
Yeah, it looks bad, but yeah. I like the design.
Yeah.
Of the creatures.
So you got these creatures with they have wings, and they've got these really big weird mouths, and they've got a picture of a fourth thing here. Anyway, they've got like claws like this, and they're flying around, and they're just eating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, like you see people in their backyards all eating. A bunch of kids and a lady in a park all eating. And there's one little kid, the black kid manages to go and runs, and he heads to the church.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it's Mickey.
Mickey.
We find out it's a Mickey. Oh, man. Anyway, so... and so Mickey's a bit older than Rose. I'd say about 4 or 5 years older.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine. Whatever. Anyway, so... going back, the doctor realizes what's going on because he opens his TARDIS and it's just a police box, not a TARDIS. So
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, he runs to Rose, and Rose turns around and says, "Oh." In the meantime, Paul, is that his name? The father.
Peter?
Peter. Peter and, oh my gosh, Jackie get in a big fight because Jackie's just like, he's worthless, yada yada. You brought a blonde, you're messing around with her, and he's like, no, why would I bring somebody I mess around with to a wedding, yada yada yada. Anyway, she's a bit of a shrew.
She gives the impression that he's done stuff like this before.
We get a lot of impression like he's done that. He gives the impression he's done like that before. Yeah. Dallied, it would be the word.
Maybe even dillied. Or possibly dilly-dallied.
A dalliance. Anyway, so they argue. She thinks Rose is his current dalliance. That he's, doing stuff with her. And he's like, would I be that stupid? She's like, yes, to bring her to the wedding. Yes, you are that stupid. Would I bring that stupid to bring her to the meet and visit? Yes, you are that stupid. Anyway,
did you see the video of that athlete who's giving his big post-game speech, and he's thanking people, and he thanks his wife, and then he thanks his girlfriend, and he goes, oh.
No, but that's funny. Oh my gosh. To be fair, some people live like that. I don't think I could do it. Anyway, so I couldn't afford more than one. Alright.
Yeah, you hear about these people that have multiple families.
It's like, how the hell do they afford it? Yeah.
Can't even do the one.
So anyway, the doctor runs up, and Rose is like, oh, you came back. She got this big shit-eating grin on her face. And I was like, no, Rose, get in the church. And then suddenly the Reapers show up, and they start coming down and eating people, and the people disappear. And he finally gets Rose, and he saves Rose by, grabbing her and diving her down when the Reapers are about to get her. Then he gets everybody. The father of the groom gets munched. I think another couple of people get munched. And then he finally gets everyone in the church and closes the doors. Yes. And the doctor's like, okay, check all the other doors. And this is a great part where Jackie comes at the doctor, and she's like, why? What are we doing? Who put you in charge? Yada, yada, yada. The doctor goes, oh, I've been doing this for a long time. Rose, Jackie, Tyler, how do you know my name? Shut up, listen to me, go check the other doors. And she's like, and she goes and checks the other doors. It's like, I should have done that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Anyway, because she has not met him yet. He's met her, of course. So they're all stuck in the church.
Yes.
Okay. And the implication is that these Reapers are not only here, but they're, if not countrywide, they're worldwide.
Yeah.
Cleansing the wound, the time wound that was created, eating everybody on Earth.
Yes.
Except for a few pockets who happen to be in the oldest possible thing, like this church.
Yeah.
Or in other places, other churches, maybe sepulchres. Vatican's really old. Things like that.
What is a sepulcher? Is that like a temple?
A sepulcher.
It's like Castle Grayskull.
It's someplace where you place the dead, I believe.
Like
a mausoleum or a crypt. I think a sepulcher is one of those. I'm just not sure of the difference.
Maybe above ground.
No, that's literally a mausoleum.
Okay.
And the single things in a mausoleum is a crypt. I don't know. I'd have to double check. It may be a synonym for one of those other words, but something like that.
Do you say niche or niche?
I said synonym. Niche is a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a very specific kind of a small.
A niche is either a small place or a small place that you fit in. At work you found your niche. Doing what you do.
Yes.
Okay. That's a place where you fit in. a niche can also be a small place, like where you put an old-fashioned telephone and one of those niches in the wall where you put an old telephone. You see those in some older movies.
So I lived my whole life saying niche.
Yeah, niche.
Niche. Yeah. And then all I hear people say now is niche.
I've never heard niche.
That's all they say. It's everywhere.
Remember when the
I
valves?
was just going to say.
Yeah.
I'm experiencing it
I
now.
haven't heard niche, but it's always been niche to me.
Yeah, me too.
So
I find it very bizarre.
Yeah.
When I hear it online, and I've just now that I'm aware of it, I hear it all the time.
Well, it's like previously.
He's like, that's a really niche genre of music. It's like,
I haven't heard that.
Doesn't sound right.
So previously, the words loose, L-O-O-S-E, and lose, L-O-S-E.
Loose and lose.
Loose and lose. People were mistaking them constantly.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mean to loose that game. Or, he got loose from that trap. It would bug the hell out of me.
Really?
It really would. It's like, no, it's the other one, Like the statement, I could care less.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you could care less. That means you
care
care at least a bit. The statement, the term is, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
But when you hear people misstate it, but these things get into modern vernacular, even though they're incorrect. And sometimes they change the meaning if they become common enough.
Mm-hmm. Really bugs me. It's as funny as an oak door on a submarine.
I actually get that. All right.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
So Nimrod.
All right.
Nimrod is a mighty hunter.
Yes.
Right? And then Bugs Bunny called Elmer Fudd Nimrod sarcastically, saying, oh, he's a mighty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
But he because he did it sarcastically, people didn't get that reference. So then it just turned into, it changed the meaning
to an idiot. Yeah. No, that happens all the time.
Nimrod,
Yeah, it happens. Language evolves. It happens all the time. All right.
Or defaults.
Language does devolve all the time.
Yeah.
Everything goes from more complex to simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Devolution. Language, genetics, everything.
In no time.
Hmm?
Well, we're going back to hieroglyphics at some point.
No, that was more complicated. Anyway, the Latin has 100 and something verb tenses, and we're doing well to have 10.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, they're in the church.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor's like, yeah, this is a wound in time. This is what's going on. And he goes up to Rose, and he's talking to the people in general, but he's directing it at Rose. And she's like, and she's like, so is this my fault? Is this because of what I did?
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor just turns away.
Yeah.
He's not going to state it directly, but yeah, she and everyone with a pair of ears understands this from what she did by saving her father.
Accusatory silence, or what's the phrase?
No, it's a good phrase, but that look. I mean, Eccleston can do
something silence.
Yeah, Eccleston can do the "damn it, you screwed up" look really well.
Yeah.
Tennant does it too.
Eyes. He has those eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, and the sternness of his face, it's angular. Anyway, so he's like, old is good, we're in here, we're old, that's good.
He's kind of doing it there. That's just his resting face. He has resting stern face.
Oh, okay, as opposed to resting bitch face?
Yeah, so that's what I was expecting.
But look at Tennant, right?
Yeah.
That's the same thing. I mean, that's absolutely the same style of face.
McCoy. Again. I guess they're all kind of using that face. But look at whimsical little Trouton. Isn't he the best?
Yeah.
He's gonna have a good time.
All right. Troughton,
Everyone
Davidson.
He's real stern looking at it. And he's
Davison
just
smiling.
living his best life.
Davison smiling, at least smirking. The one with the celery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's smirking.
Yeah.
Hartnell looks interested, and he's not.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you've got about half of them. Even Tom Baker's got a good
Look at
grin.
this guy.
You know? About half of them look stern, about half of them don't. Anyway. But Eccleston and Tennant were particularly good at it. Anyway, so you could argue Tennant could still theoretically be in it. But anyway. So
Still being what? Oh, the
14th Doctor as
Okay.
opposed to the 10th Doctor could
Yes.
still be in the show. We'll see. He's still around theoretically. We'll get there. All right.
Wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey stuff, yeah. I can't wait till we get to that episode so you can just see that and go, hey!
You know, weird. I hear it referenced in other media.
Yeah.
That's the Doctor Who thing.
It's a very, very popular episode. Alright, so anyway,
Is that the one where I saw a clip of like they put the VHS in and they're talking to each other on the recorded? It's like, how's he responding? This was recorded, you know.
Blink, yeah. Blink.
It's from that one.
Yeah, great episode.
Okay.
Alright, Tenet, we'll get there. Alright, so anyway, Series 3. So, Rose and Peter
Yes.
are talking. Peter figures out that Rose is his daughter. That Rose is his daughter, Rose, grown up.
She's doing such a great job of hiding the
No, she's not even
calling
trying.
him dad and stuff.
Yeah, she called him dad. He's like, what? Why'd you call me that? Anyway, so he figures out that this is Rose grown up. And he's asking her questions, you know. Okay, so in the future, is my hair gone gray?
Mhm.
And she's quiet. He's like, don't tell me I'm bald. Don't tell me. Anyway,
It's like that same silence the Doctor was doing in response to "Did I mess up?" Kind of got that feeling where he's like, "What am I like in the future?" And she doesn't know how to answer
yeah,
because he's not there in the future.
right. But he figures out the guy is perceptive, if nothing else. He figures out he's dead. He's supposed to be dead. He doesn't have a future. He figures out that Rose is actually his daughter. They have a tender moment.
You feel like he figures it out in that moment. Where he's like asking about his hair, and she has that awkward silence. Then he pauses and he like quickly changes the subject.
Right.
So-
Look, he's filing it away. I think he figures it out a little later, but he's filing it away and he suspects, and then he has time to.
I feel like
ruminate.
that was the confirmation conversation where he's like,
No.
"What kind of dad am I?"
That's the yes. That's
Yeah.
exactly the confirmation
And then
conversation.
she tells him, and he's like, "That's not me."
Yeah, that's not me. I'm not there for you all the time. I'm not telling you these bedtime stories.
That confirmed his suspicion.
Yeah, no. I'm dead. Anyway, so he figures all that out. In the meantime, Mickey runs up.
Little Mickey.
Yeah, little Mickey runs up, hugs Rose,
Mickey
and
Mouse even.
hugs Rose, and Rose is like,
This is a Disney thing.
not yet.
And retro. Did they require all Doctor Who? Like they streamed old stuff too?
No.
Plus, just
No,
new stuff.
just the specials, the 60th anniversary specials, and 2 series.
Steamboat Willie's in the public domain now.
Yes.
So introducing the new mascot for the Drunk Doctor Who podcast.
No. Alright, so anyway, so the Doctor tells Rose never to touch the baby Rose because that would be a paradox, and the paradox could let the Reapers in. And
So he warns her about how something terrible could happen if she accidentally does it. So she won't accidentally do it unknowingly.
then the baby kind of gets thrown at her.
Because he recognizes that that's beyond her comprehension of how this works.
Yeah.
Which he could have done at the beginning of the episode. Say, hey, don't...
Doesn't matter. He tells her what?
He recognizes this as beyond her comprehension, and then she does it, and then he just blames her, and he didn't give her any warning about how to act when you go back in time. And
if I'm teaching you how to cook,
yeah,
all right, I can't tell you every single theoretical possible thing that could go wrong. So I'm going to tell you the basics, but I can't tell you everything.
He doesn't do that. Like, all he has to say is, "This is hot. Don't touch. Don't." Just watch it boil.
Well, you could also say, don't throw acid on the stove. I mean, there's 1,000 things.
That's not applicable.
Anyway,
you could be like, don't change.
All right,
or everyone is going to die.
Possibly, yeah. So,
but then he's like, "This is your fault.
Yeah,
you did something you didn't know about."
So, anyway, the doctor tells Rose never to touch the baby. The doctor talks to people inside the church, tells them he's going to save them. And then he and Rose hug. Rose is like, "Is something hot?" Rose is like, "The TARDIS key. It's telling me the TARDIS is still there." So the doctor goes and puts the TARDIS key in space, kind of turns it, and the TARDIS starts to rematerialize. I was like, okay, nobody, he goes up to the pulpit. It's like, nobody touch that key. Touch that key, zap.
So what happened to the TARDIS earlier?
As he said, it was the interior of the TARDIS was thrown out of the wound.
Yeah.
Out of the tunnel.
But not the police boxes.
Right, the exterior is there, but the interdimension of the TARDIS was thrown out of the wound.
But it left like the chameleon circuit behind?
No, it just left the box.
Okay.
The chameleon circuit's inside, all that's gone.
Oh.
It just left a shell, like a clam shell without the clam.
Okay.
Alright. Anyway, so the doctor's like, okay. And then Rose and Peter figures out everything. He says, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be dead. You saved me, I'm supposed to be dead." And he gets in an argument with Rose, with Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
And Jackie kind of shoves the baby Rose into Rose's arms, creates the paradox, and the Reaper gets in. And the doctor's like, get behind me, I'm the oldest thing in here. And they all get behind him, and he's like, all right. And he's standing his ground against the Reaper, and the Reaper eats him. No doctor.
The doctor's dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't regenerate.
No, he's gone. He's just gone. And the Reaper flies around.
So dying by a Reaper is an unregenerative death for Time Lords?
No clue. We don't see the end result because it's reversed.
They don't explain very much about the Reapers.
Correct. And we never ever see them again.
That was my next question.
Yeah, no, we never see them again. Not much is explained.
But he talks about how the Time Lords were there to prevent stuff like this.
But they're no longer there, and he's gonna die like the rest of them. Yeah.
These things come out of nowhere to fix.
They're like bacteria on an open wound. They're there to fix it.
They're like a multiversal thing?
I don't think so. They're just like a sterilization thing. Anyway, so the doctor's gone. The Reaper then flies around, runs into the TARDIS shadow thing that's trying to materialize, stops it and disappears. And the key falls, and now it's cold, not hot. So there's no TARDIS coming, no doctor coming. Rose runs up to it and goes, "It's cold. He's dead. I killed him." And then the father goes, "Okay." And all the people around are like, "This is it. The world's over. There's no hope."
Mm-hmm.
And Peter figures out, okay, that car keeps going around the bend.
Yeah.
Over and over again. I was meant to die. That's why you made up my future, because I have no future.
Mm-hmm.
I need to die to fix this. And then he has a really heartfelt moment with Jackie and Rose, where he convinces Jackie that grown-up Rose is their baby Rose. And Jackie's like,
mm-hmm.
Of course. And they have an amoeba hug. And he's like, "Who am I?" Rose is like, "You're my daddy." He's like, "Okay, I may not be a father for you in the future, but I can be a father for you now." Rose is like, "But it's not fair." He's like, I got so many extra hours with you. I got to see you growing up. How many people get that?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, okay. And then he opens the doors to the church, runs out, and actually meets the car a little before he's supposed to. He was supposed to turn the curb, but he meets it before it actually turns the curb.
He runs towards it. Runs
Right,
into
directly in front of it, yeah.
Which ends up in the new telling of the story of what happened.
Right, yeah. So he gets hit, and he's dying, and the doctor appears. Everyone who has previously died appears. This is an Avengers Endgame redo. So when half the universe disappeared, now they're back. So everyone in the world who died, because the Reapers are now gone, when he got hit, the Reapers disappeared. Everyone's now back.
They conveniently lose their memories.
Correct. The doctor said it would happen, yeah.
Except for Rose and the doctor.
Right, because they're time travelers.
Okay.
So the doctor appears, tells Rose, go to him. Rose runs out, she goes to him. Finally, she should have done it twice previously. And he knows who she is. They hold hands. He doesn't say anything, he just kind of looks at her as he dies, you know?
He knows who she is?
Well, yeah, he still knows who she is. At least it's the indication you get from his eyes.
Right, his symptom. But he's supposed to lose all his memories of what just happened.
He's dying. Give him a break. So he dies, and Rose is like, oh.
That's like the opposite of plot armor.
Exactly.
It's like sympathy.
You've got to die as part of the plot. Yeah, exactly. So he passes away. Rose and the doctor head back to the TARDIS. And you get a scene of a redo of the scene where Jackie was telling the 4 or 5 year old Rose about her father's death. And this time it's different, where, the driver was just a kid, but he stayed for the police. And there was a young lady who ran out
and his life was ruined. And he went to prison.
And held his hand.
Got charged for manslaughter.
No. They don't know about him. Because he ran out. The kid was not charged.
Oh, so
it
that's
wasn't
why
the kid's fault. Right. It wasn't the kid's fault.
So it was no longer a hit and run.
Right. And she says it wasn't the kid's fault. He just kind of ran out there. And there was a lady who came and held his hand who was dying, and nobody knows who she was. And so you get a better read and a better past for Peter. And, of course, Rose got to meet him and all that. And that was nice. And end of episode.
Traumatizing.
Lissa didn't like the episode. I think it's a really good episode. Lissa didn't like it because, watching your father die and then him having to sacrifice himself for you. But he says it at the one point. It's not your fault. I am your father. It is my job to be my fault.
Yeah.
Which is true. Which is something that's lost currently for fathers. It's like, I'm not a father, but it's father's job to take responsibility for and to be their fault for something their kids do, in many cases.
On an acting level, very good. Rose, Billy
Piper.
Billy Piper. This is her first acting gig?
Yeah, actually.
She's a singer?
She was a singer. She was a pop singer.
Crazy. Very good actress. Somehow. No training.
Worked out really well. I have no clue. No clue on the...
She's like crying.
I've never read her biography.
Yeah. Best performance was Rose, for sure.
Of course, the doctor was good. I think most of the extras or the bit parts were good. Mm-hmm. Jackie and Peter were both good too. Mm-hmm. It's just a good episode.
Good acting.
Yeah.
Good emotional beats.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. It's kind of like a just because story.
Oh, it's a good story. But yeah, sometimes you have to do just because.
Not my favorite.
Okay.
I don't think it's winning any awards.
We will get to the... Okay. So we've done all the Doctor's best stories so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to the end of the series and we can vote on the best story.
I'm not voting for this one.
Okay. But
Maybe
did you
it'll grow on
enjoy
me. I enjoyed the acting. I don't know if I enjoyed the story so much.
Mm. What questions did you have?
I think we covered most all of them.
Mm.
Troopers don't go back. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we got them all.
All right. Okay.
See, when I interrupt you, it's because I wrote down to interrupt Hatter with this question.
With
When
which
it comes up
question?
in the... Huh?
With
All
what?
the ones that I was interrupting you with.
Oh.
All the questions I asked.
All right. Okay. So next week we will hopefully do
The Empty Child.
Child and the Doctor Dances. It's a two-parter. Really good. One of my
Wake me up when it's over.
nah, you'll like it. Okay, and we get a new companion next week.
Mickey.
No, we already added Mickey as a companion.
Captain...
Jack Harkness.
That one.
Mm-hmm. He becomes a companion next week.
I heard about the Harkness?
Captain Jack Harkness.
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 Yeah, Captain Jack
H-A-R-K.
Harkness. Yeah.
Okay.
And it'll be a lot of fun. Basically, we're going to finish out this series, and then we have a lot of heroes and villains to work on. We're going to have more heroes and villains in the new stuff because new villains are introduced and new, companions as well. But it moves as a faster clip because there's fewer episodes per season. And so probably the month of September, maybe even slightly longer, we're going to be working on heroes and villains and before we really get into Tenet. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard that country song where the guy's mad at his dad because his dad gave him a girl's name
Boy Named Sue?
and he bites his ear or something?
Hmm.
A boy named Sue?
Yeah, he didn't bite his ear
Oh.
in that song.
Oh, okay. In
Okay.
a different song.
That's a Mike Tyson song.
Yeah.
Alright,
So it'd be mean to name your son Sue or something.
not as much these days, I guess, but yeah, it was a big thing back then.
I think what would be more mean if you give them a name that sounds like a common name,
Mm.
but it isn't. Like Kleber instead of Peter.
What was it?
Peter.
What was it in Addams Family Values? What did you name him? Oh, we wanted to give him a name a boy could live with. Pubert.
Pubert. Yeah.
It's in puberty.
Pubert Adams.
Alright. In terms of Doctor Who news,
Does Pubert show up in Wednesday?
not yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen the second season of Wednesday. I do want to. So far, just the first season I've seen. The second one's out.
That's a Netflix exclusive.
I think so. I'd have to double check.
So Stranger Things. Did you watch Stranger Things?
The first 4 seasons, yeah.
There's
Season-
5 total?
Yeah, there's 5. I'm
Okay.
done. Yeah. It just went a little too far for me. So I'm not watching season 5.
Excuse me.
Alright, in terms of Doctor Who news, nothing. Like, literally nothing. No more dates. We don't have a date for the War Between the Land and the Sea. Like I said, I'm figuring either barely before Christmas or more likely January or February. No new dates for any episodes. It's still in tender. No new dates on any seasons. The first 6, well, we have 8 of the classic. The first 6, 1 Pertwee, 1 Tom Baker. We're waiting on Key of Time.
Is that where they get the name for the dating app? Tinder?
It's Tinder, I think. But I actually don't know.
Oh, is that not the same word?
I think it's Tinder. I don't know.
Like you're putting yourself out to Tinder.
I've never
All
been
these
on a
people
dating
have
app. I'm happily married. I've never been on a dating app. And no information on any of the animations. We're waiting on 10 more stories to be animated so they can complete the first 6 seasons. They did find, and I've mentioned this before, the first 2 episodes of The Dog's Master Plan.
I found it.
They found that a month or 2 ago.
In some guy's basement.
Collection, somebody's collection. But
He passed away?
yeah, that's the whole thing, is that organization is going through people's collection to pass away.
So I imagine he would have known that people were looking for that. And he's just like, mine. No, mine.
Some people are like that. Yes, some people absolutely like that. Others don't know what they have, but some people are like, yeah, I'm the only person in the world who gets to see this. I like it that way. It's just weird. But anyway, yep, no new news whatsoever. Still waiting.
You know what we do have a date for though? The BBV website.
No.
At the end of the year.
No.
More third party.
All right, we will see you next week. For those of you who have seen it, you'll know the episode and you'll like it. For those of you who haven't, please feel free to join us. And
it's a good one. It's popular.
Oh yeah. The Empty Child, The Doctor Dances.
Harkness is popular.
Yeah, Captain Jack Harkness is actually popular. The actor's become a little more of a problem, but the character is very popular.
The actor that plays Harkness is a problem?
Yeah.
Huh.
He ran afoul in the Me Too movement.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just enjoy the character.
You hear about the guy that played the Flash?
Savior of the universe. Dum, 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 dum.
Not that Flash.
All right. We'll see you next week, guys. Thank you so much.
Boom. What if